Marilyn, here is the Turkish bond market and the idea of Turkish lira bonds out to 26%, and far more importantly, their foreign dollar-denominated paper spiking up near 10% in yield. What are you looking at on your Bloomberg in the bond market to gauge contagion?
So we're looking at the performance of the other emerging markets who have also very large external funding requirements. And we're looking at the corporate bond sector as well, both in emerging markets and also within Europe as well. And in addition, we're looking at the performance of peripheral Europe and any sort of fears of contagion that might spill over into there. So we're really looking at any economies that may be similar in nature to Turkey, but also at the corporate bond space as well.
So yesterday was mentioned Colombia as well in South America. Just as one example, I don't mean to put you on the spot on Colombia, but that seems removed from Istanbul and Ankara. It's not, is it?
Well, I think at the moment, obviously, the spotlight is fully centred on emerging markets, and as I say, particularly on those that do have issues with external funding, issues with politics, and a range of different issues. And I think if you look at countries from Colombia to South Africa to any other economy that really has external funding requirements or issues, then they're all in the spotlight. So. Russia doesn't have those issues, but nevertheless, that's succumbed to a certain amount of contagion. And if you look across the board, we have seen a certain amount of contagion in emerging markets, and investors are seeing this risk-off move. So it's not only in the emerging market bond markets, but also if you do look at Italy, for example, you have seen a little bit more widening, potentially on Turkey and also on the issues around the upcoming summit and budget as well in September. And so there are a range of different issues that are coming into play, but I think investors really are in a risk-off environment at the moment. In the bond market, in the currency market, where we've seen a lot of buying in the yen, and this is to Chris's strength, but in the yen, the Swiss franc, we've seen a lot of buying there as well, which I think is exactly what you expect to see.